Hey BoLS fans, I'm here with Brandon from GMM, one of the really cool artists who does a lot of stuff on the internet if you've checked it out at all. But Brandon, what am I looking at here? This display.
This is a display for Rum Bones, a Cool Mini or Not board game of ship combat. And this is a 3D version of the 2D boards that you get in this sort of a one-off display for the convention.
How many hours did you put in this, man?
It's over 400 hours, quite a bit. Lots of cutting of wood planks, sculpting with clay. There's a lot of work in it.
A lot of work, because you can tell all this stuff in here,
right?
All handcrafted individual pieces.
Right.
It's like a wood glue, I think you told me, right?
Yep, lots of wood glue.
Because you need wood glue on wood and not right. Like, yeah.
Well, you can. It's just not as good.
It's a crazy build, man. So other than the obvious wood glue issues, what other big stuff? You sculpted a lot of this, like?
Not so much on this ship. This one's mostly just the basic form and then the wood planks. That one is all sculpted. There's a gallon or two of putty on that one.
Just a ton of putty. Okay.
Right.
Awesome, man. Sweet. And then each of the models, obviously, hand painted.
Those are the actual models from the kit that have been painted. I painted to go with it.
Sweet. I'm just gonna shut up and just do a panoramic because this thing's awesome. So. Wow. So any tips for the folks at home? Do you start with like doodads and sculpt on it, or do you just freehand all the stuff?
For this one I started with a foam base, and that's really the easiest thing to make the ship, the form. The blue insulation foam that you see people make terrain out of. I started with that, cut the basic shape out of, and then I used a layer of putty over top of that to make the final form that the sticks would attach to. And also wood doesn't stick very well to the blue foam, so
that's the wood glue, yeah. Awesome. And this stuff, you know, how did you like? What?
This is a wooden tray. It's made out of wood from the hardware store that I damaged.
And then this is all.
Oh, the boat itself is all sculpted clay.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome.
A couple like the cannon here, that's a banister. I actually cut that. It's so much simpler to just find something existing for the cannon than to try and sculpt something perfectly around. So the front end and the back end, there's a cannon, each made out of banister. One end was banister like a stairway. Right. Little knobs on the end, just cut those off, bore those out for a cannon attached.
Awesome. Well, this is a truly amazing display. And this is not the first one you've done. You've got like the Golden Throne and like
about a dozen of them, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Quite a few.
Yeah, cool. Well, guys, check him out online. Like I said, Brandon, GMM Studios. He's got a ton of cool stuff. Knockout display here. Oh, dude, hang on. Hang on.
Yeah,
the water.
The water.
Hold up. What did you do for the water?
The water is about 3 gallons of clear resin.
3 gallons of resin.
Funny story about the resin. You're supposed to pour it like 2 inches thick at a time, and it's supposed to take about 24 hours. But I poured it so thick that I poured a gallon at a time, and it was so hot, and it was the middle of summer in Indiana. It's about 80 degrees, 90 degrees. It took about 20 minutes to cure.
Wow.
So I had about 20 minutes to rough it up with a stick and put some bubbles in it. Wow. And put the things in there, and actually poured 3 gallons in about 2 days instead of
work for like time. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Well, that's the whole display. So again, check him out online. This is AdamHarry from BoLS signing off. Have a good one.